The Mario movie just came out, and in the post-credit scene, we see the Yoshi egg in the rubble underneath New York City, cracking open in the iconic Yoshi voice. And that pretty much proves, I think we all knew this, but Yoshi's going to be a major part of the next Super Mario Bros. Movie, because they have to make a sequel. And for who the villain's gonna be in that movie, we hear the voice of Bowser himself, Jack Black, not confirming, but pretty much saying that the next villain in the next movie is going to be Wario. So it's going to be Wario as the villain, and then Yoshi helping the Mario brothers, helping Peach, helping Toad on their journey. Now, I also want. Here's what I want. Here's what I want out of the next movie. I want to open it, exploring the Mushroom Kingdom a little bit more, developing Mario and Luigi's relationship, Mario and Toad's relationship, Mario and Peach's relationship, Peach and Toad, Peach and Luigi, because we have not seen that. We have not seen Luigi interact with Toad or Peach that much. And them developing character relationships, I really want to see in this one, so we could start it off them in the Mushroom Kingdom, because Mario and Luigi now live in the Mushroom Kingdom, and what they do there. Are they Peach's right hand men? Are they plumbers around the Mushroom Kingdom? What are they doing? What is their goal there? And then you show what Peach hinted to. There's a big universe out there, what she said, hinting towards she's not from Earth. She's from a different galaxy. So Wario does not have to be from Earth. Wario and Waluigi can be in almost like a Bizarro World version of Earth, where they're like the opposites of Mario and Luigi. Maybe they're also plumbers, or maybe they're like crooks. It would be cool to maybe plumbing's their front, but they actually like steal from people. So they're like, yeah, we're here for a good plumbing job. They walk in like, oh, what's the problem? This toilet? Boom, just kidding. Knock you out with a wrench. Steal all your money. We could see that in their world, and then go through like instead of Mario and Luigi trying to help someone, trying to save Brooklyn, and then they get sucked into the Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe they're trying to rob a bank or rob someone's house, and they get sucked into the pipe, into the portals that we see, leading into all these different galaxies around the universe, around the Nintendo-verse, which is what I'm going to call it. So you see them all around, and either, I would say, I wouldn't split them up. I wouldn't split Waluigi and Wario up like Luigi went into Bowser's world while Mario went into Peach's world. I wouldn't do that. I would keep them together, and then they land into the Mushroom Kingdom somewhere, but no one's there to find them. And then you flash over back to the Mushroom Kingdom. You go where Bowser's being held captive. And then you have the Koopalings. You have the Koopalings sneak in and release Bowser. If that's maybe Magic Koopa uses a spell on them, or they I don't know, they punch him or something and he grows big, and then he grows big and he breaks out of everything, and he destroys the castle from the inside, and then he's everyone's super scared, and his ship lowers down, and he hops in his ship and he goes away. That would be interesting to see. So we have two main threats going on. You have Wario and Waluigi, and then you have the Koopalings now, who just freed Bowser. So those are your two. Those are your. How many Koopalings? 8 Koopalings? No, 7. Those are your two separate groups of villains. You have the Wario and Waluigi, and you have the Koopalings. So those are your two villains, and then you have either that there's two ways to introduce Yoshi. Because Yoshi's very close to the pipe, he just goes into the pipe. Or Wario and Waluigi are from Earth, and they steal Yoshi and accidentally get sucked into the pipe. But then that would take away from them being in the Bizarro universe, or the Bizarro world. But you can go either way with that. But let's just say, for this storyline, because we already have Wario and Waluigi from a different galaxy, let's have Yoshi just find his way to the pipe. So Yoshi wanders into the pipe, and Mario and Luigi find Yoshi, and they take him in, and they're like, oh, it's a dinosaur, and they kind of raise him as their pet. And in the big final showdown, Yoshi, shows his strength or something like that. Maybe like Bowser has like a giant weapon, and Yoshi eats it and then like spits fire back at Bowser. That's a thought. But then you also have the Wario and Waluigi kidnapping Yoshi, and them having to save Yoshi. So you either have Yoshi have a cool story, but Wario and Waluigi's story is not as interesting. Or Wario and Waluigi have a cool story, but Yoshi's is not that interesting. So you have one of those. Either they're from Mario's world and they kidnap Yoshi, or they're from a different world and they don't have much involvement with Yoshi. Or I just thought of this because I'm literally a genius. Or you have Wario, Waluigi, and Yoshi land into the Mushroom Kingdom at the same time. Because, Yoshi is on Earth, while Wario and Waluigi are from this Bizarro Earth. But they're both ending up in the same spot. So they both end up in the Mushroom Kingdom at the same exact time. And then you have Waluigi and Wario kidnap Yoshi from there. They both land in and they take them in. So you have this. So now the stories all connect in a really nice way. You have Bowser and the Koopalings who want to get revenge on Mario. Maybe they do kidnap Peach in this one, and Peach kind of does an inside job almost. Like she's in the castle and messing with stuff and reporting back. That would be cool. She has a little earpiece in, and she's reporting back on what's happening. And then you also have Yoshi, Wario, and Waluigi, who Waluigi and Wario's motivation is probably going to be to steal. It's going to be greed based. So what they're going to want to do is they're going to go into the Jungle Kingdom, and they're going to want to take over that and steal and make money off of the carts that are being sold because of the cart based economy in the Jungle Kingdom. So they're using Yoshi, and they're stealing from the Jungle Kingdom, while the Koopalings and Bowser just kidnapped Peach, and Peach is doing an inside spy job in Bowser's castle. So those are your two storylines, and then Mario and Luigi and Toad. Either Toad is with Mario and Luigi, or Toad is with Peach. I don't think it really... it matters for Toad, but for the overall plot, it doesn't really matter. For Toad's part in the movie, it does matter. So you have these two, you have the Mario brothers, and they have these two main missions. They have to go, and they have to stop Wario and Waluigi, or maybe Wario and Waluigi aren't just limited to the Jungle Kingdom. They're hopping to every kingdom and stealing artifacts from each kingdom. And they call the Mushroom Kingdom, and they're like, we need your help. These two guys that kind of look like, maybe they pretend to be Wario and Waluigi, Wario and Waluigi. They mistake them for Mario and Luigi. Kind of like a Sunshine thing, but they don't look that similar. They kind of look similar, but maybe for one of the other kingdoms who know very little about the Mario Brothers, they mistake them for that. So the Mario Brothers have to stop Wario and Waluigi, but also they're running away from the other kingdoms who think that they're the ones stealing the artifacts. And then they have to go rescue Peach and maybe Toad, depending on where Toad is, and then defeat Bowser again and defeat the Koopalings. So those are the main two. Those are the two plot lines that I'm recommending for the Mario Bros. Sequel. The first one was it's so good, I'm actually going to see it again this week. I mean, I just saw it yesterday, I'm going to go see it again. And maybe if I pick up on other things, because I'm addicted with this movie. I went to go buy it on Prime, and you can't even buy it yet. I'm very sad. It was a great movie. I'm really excited for this sequel. I think it's probably going to come out probably 2020, the end of 2024 or the beginning of 2025-ish. I don't think they're going to wait too long to come out with the sequel. And I think we'll get trailers by the end of this year, beginning of next year. So, those, I think that is, if you were to do a sequel, I think you would need to create this multi-plot structure, because you can't leave Bowser really out of it. It would be weird if he spends this whole movie in the cage and he has like no role in it. That would set me off. So I think you need to bring Bowser in. But
this
to
is
also,
my one and only true love, Princess
wait, what just
Peach.
happened? Peach, you're so cool.
And
And with my star, we're gonna